Good evening, welcome back to another episode of Onpoint Adventures. Tonight we are going to do an unboxing of perhaps one of the most popular fishing items on the market at the moment. And without doubt, that is a product from Aeroo, which is their Aeroo Pro combo. Okay, beautiful big box. Now there has been so much hype around these drones lately. It's been ridiculous, which is why we got interested in this particular drone. Because you know us, we like delivering the most honest reviews possible. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be doing the unboxing right now because the weather's too unpredictable to do it out in the field. And then tomorrow morning, because the snapper are biting slightly early, we're going to get this drone up in the sky and see if we can go catch ourselves a snapper. Anyway, let's get into it. Now look, just quickly before we do start, we will go through a little bit of boring stuff, but stuff I find most relevant to drone fishing. The cost of this Pro combo pack is $15.99. The payload on this drone is what got me interested. Doesn't boast one of those 3.5 kilo, is it true payloads that some of the other brands those. It's an honest 1 kilo payload, and when you're fishing for snapper or demersals, 1 kilo is all you need. In fact, I used to drop with a DJI 500 gram payload and never once was I outclassed on that. Now the flight time on these drones is going to be about 45 minutes. That's going to depend on all your conditions and so forth around you. Okay, the top speed of these is 62 kilometers an hour. Now they're not a drone drag racer. However, 62 kilometers, where that comes into the fact is in its sports mode. When you've got a very strong headwind, it enables the drone to really make its way through that. And whilst we're on the wind, its resistance is above 50 kilometers an hour, which is an exceptional amount of wind for a fishing drone. Now the camera on this is also 4K, which I think is very important for drone fishing, especially if you're producing a bit of content, and that's where this drone is going to cross over for us. Not only will it be a fishing drone, but it'll also be a content creation drone. And of course, with the battery charging of about 1 hour and 40 minutes for each battery, it's really quite quick charging. Now that's what we've got here as well. This is the car charger for the drone. I think that's going to be really exceptionally handy, especially on those longer weekends. And of course, just keep in mind, you have got your 3 flight modes, which is speed, normal, and film. And film is more just to get that panoramic sort of view. In all the drones I've flown, we sort of concentrate on the sports mode or the normal, with all the time normal in those sort of great conditions, because it allows you to fly it out really with a lot of control. Anyway, let's pop this box. So it's a beautiful box that it comes in. Can't give that. And then here we go. All right. Now keep in mind, I'm seeing this as you're seeing this. So this is the drone package that it comes in. Honestly, you couldn't ask for much more than that. That's a really good hard case. It's got a beautiful, good carry handle on there. And as you can see, it's stitched really quite well. So I think that's going to stand up. How do we open this thing? Oh, here we go. On either side here, we've got these little toggle things here, which I presume is going to be to have a strap or something so you can carry it over your shoulder. Now that's going to be pretty bloody heavy. But let's open this up. Okay. So I'm hoping you can see what I can see. In the lid here, we've got a little compartment, which we will unzip. And what have we got? There's something in it. Okay, what have we got? All right, so this will be the landing pad. And the landing pad, actually, it's in this cool little plastic little sleeve thing. Some instructions, I presume. Oh, yep, a user manual. That's always good. This is your landing pad. Excellent. And in here, what have we got in here? Let's open this up, because we're going to go through all the goodies, guys, all the goodies. Okay, so we've got clips, we've got release clips, we've got release lanyards, we've got spare O-rings, lanyards. We've got everything in there which we're going to need. So what I'm going to do is I'll just put that to the side there, because we don't want to waste time going into all that stuff. What else do we get in here? One thing I'm going to note about this box is it's got so many little compartments. It's bloody fantastic, actually. So there we've got the connecting cables that are going to go from your remote to your phone. We get a handy little screwdriver, and given that there's propellers here, I'm going to say that that screwdriver is, for the props, which we get 2 new sets of props and a handy screwdriver. Now, you don't get that with many other drones, a little screwdriver, so I think that's a cool little thing. Nor do you get all these little, little odd sods here either. Of course, you get your remote connector, but you don't get release clips and stuff, so that's pretty cool. But here's the bit we were looking for. Now, where do we start? So we've got 2 beautiful, well, let's just say the whole thing fits awesomely in here. So we've got battery compartments there. There's your batteries there. So they're quite a large battery. Ooh. So when you push the button, you get your battery display across there, but you also get LED light up inside the battery. Now that's cool. We've got 2 of those, so they fit in quite nicely. Okay, so the remote to me is very similar to sort of like a DJI style remote. You've got your slide out tray there, connection on the side, aerials. Yep, exactly the same. One thing I'll note about the remote is we've got bait release there, camera there, recording there, and this one here is going to be to adjust the gimbal up and down. But one thing this remote doesn't have, which some of the others do have, is the secondary lot of batteries which you can use to activate, let's say like a landing light, or you can drop the gimbal really fast. Whether or not that's a problem, I don't think so, because it's one less thing that can go wrong, I suppose. We've got the standard joysticks. Yep, and they're removable as well, just like the DJI one, so you can take these out and replace them if you wish. On here, we've got return to home, on, off, and, oh, there we go. That's your modes, your flight modes. So we've got film, normal, and speed. That slots back in there nicely. We're going to leave the drone to last. In this little piece here, what do we got now? Let's open her up. So in there, okay, all right. So in here, okay, there we go. There's that shoulder strap that'll go on either side of this bag. And in here, we've got a USB connector. Don't know what this is for yet, but we'll work that out. So let's put him aside. Here's another box in here. It's like Christmas opening all these little prezzies. Oh, here we go. We're getting in. All right, so here's the goodies. Charging dock, 4 battery charging dock, guys. Now, what I have read about this is it's a selective charging dock, so it'll charge your lowest battery first and then move up the ranks. It'll charge one at a time. And in the center here, you'll see those 5 little dots right in the center there. Now, that'll obviously dictate what battery is charging, I believe. So there's just your charging cables. Okay, so this cord here, which we're unsure about, that's going to plug in the end there, I believe, and this will probably charge your remote. So that's nice and handy. That's that box empty as well. Now let's get to the good part, the drone. Now, I've heard a lot about these. This drone looks cool. I mean, it's not as big as a Swell Pro Splash, but it's probably a similar size to the Swell Pro Fisherman, at a guess. Or I think they called it one of the Poseidons is a smaller one as well. We've got obviously your gimbal inside your gimbal protector there, which I'm not going to take off. There's no point in doing that for the time being until we're going to fly it. The propellers are labeled A and B, so you know exactly where you got to put them. All in all, though, this drone is not flimsy in the slightest. This is a very well put together drone. If I was to compare this with like my DJI Mavic that I had, this feels a lot more solid as a drone, a lot more solid. I mean, obviously it's a lot bigger and it's going to carry a bigger payload, can handle more wind, but really this is a really solid feeling drone. Here we've got some little flaps here. Let's get them open. Oh, I like how hard these are to get open. That means that you're not going to get a lot of shit getting in them. I like that. Oh, there we go. She's open. What do we got now? Okay. So that one there, I think, will be a slot for something in the future if they decide to release it. And this one here, then, that should make this one, if I can get it open, they're really well sealed. Super well sealed. Yep, so this one, this other one here, this one here is for your SD card. I mean, all in all, looking at this drone, guys, it's pretty bloody amazing. I mean, it's supported by Apple App Store. It's supported by Google, so that'll be your Android users. How dare you use Android? Filthy people. Nah, just jokes. But all in all, this drone really looks like a very solid bit of kit. I'm very interested to get it up in the sky and have a good go with it. But I mean, at the end of the day, guys, there's the unboxing of this drone. I really actually like it. The next video we're going to produce will be, of course, flying this thing. We're going to get it out on the sand, and we're going to try and get some snapper on it on the first flight. Where, as I said, we'll try and head out first thing tomorrow morning to get this up in the sky and see what it can actually do and see if we can actually land a snapper. But actually, one thing before we go, I think one of the other good features it's got, this little button here, okay, this opens your release clip. And I think when you're trying to put baits on the, or you put your your dropper loop on there, then I think this is a really, really bloody good thing, this. Yep, that is perfect, because so many drones, you have so many problems getting that bloody dropper loop on. Anyway, guys, there's the unboxing of the Aeroo drone. As I said, we want to get this up in the sky as quick as we possibly can. And yeah, see if we can get some snapper on it. So as I said, guys, there's a fairly unpolished unboxing, which is what we're good for, nice and honest. And as I said, so far, so good on this drone. I think it actually looks really good. Anyway, guys, next video, as I said, will be out on that water. Let's get into it and get this drone flying. See you on the next episode.